It has been a while since I've shown the Hamilton Intra-Matic, probably one of the best choices out there for an automatic chronograph watch. There's actually more and more to choose from, but this is definitely a top contender. So big thanks to Jake at Trifecta, Lafayette, Indiana, for sending this one over. He's an authorized dealer for Hamilton. I've done a lot of videos for him and gotten my hands on a lot of really cool watches. And I've bought some nice watches at pretty good discount. So I'll put a link down below so you can reach out to Jake, tell him I sent you, or you can just purchase right on his website. I'll put a direct link to this watch and you can input a code and see what kind of deal you can finagle. So here's the hang tag. Big long number. I'll put it in the description too. I'm not going to read it off. Price point $22.95. So it's getting up there. I get it, but you get a lot of watch for the money for sure. So you have a 40 millimeter case. This is one of the main things I like about this particular model from Hamilton is the size. A lot of these automatic chronographs are just too dang large. This one has a more classic style case that just keeps it, reduced, but still, a good solid watch for sure. So 40 mil case, 49 lug to lug. You can see that little dot right there. They actually include this Hamilton adjustment tool. That's so you can push in there. If you lose this, odds are you probably will. You can use like a wooden toothpick or something that's not going to scratch up the stainless steel. That's how you adjust the date. That's just the way the movement was designed. So 49 lug to lug, thickness 14.8, full polished cased, double dome sapphire crystal up top, 20 millimeter lug opening, and a 7 millimeter signed screw down crown. Yeah, it's so weird where Hamilton will use a screw down crown and a non-screw down crown. It's just, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. It seems like on this watch you would just have a push-pull crown, but you have a screw-down crown and a 100-meter water resist on a chronograph, as long as you don't fiddle with these pushers while you're, submersing it in water. So super tactile click. I mean, you really got to push on that, and it's a nice click to get this thing running. The movement is an H31, which is a modern variation of the old Valjoux 7753. Just some upgrades, components, and stuff like that. 27 joules, 60-hour power reserve, so that is nice as well. Date at the 6 o'clock position. You can see one of the main things I wanted to point out, this is clearly a Panda layout, but you have a real stark white date wheel, and then that kind of shows that the dial, although it's white, it's kind of an off-white, and that works. I think a stark polar white in this case just would have been too vibrant. I think it's a nice contrast to have the off-white of the dial. The stark white of the date wheel works as well because you have the white lume plots as well as the subdial printing and hands. So it all just, it's almost like a 3 colorway or a tri-tone color that it kind of just pulls it all together. There's a look at the case back. Yeah, the sticker's on there still. I'm not going to peel it off. Brand new watch and all that stuff. But nice strap, slightly padded up here a little bit, not overly padded, so you'll still be able to break it in nicely. Let's pop it on my 7 1/4 inch wrist so you can see what that looks like. And then we'll reset the chronograph. Yeah, that works already. I think I've owned one of these. I've been looking at chronographs lately. I've been, I have the Aquastar, the Okanasker, I have my Shinola. I'm kind of surrounded by chronographs right now. And this one, getting this one at the same time just really points out to me that there's some solid offerings in automatic or manual wind chronographs out there in the watch community. I don't typically gravitate towards chronographs. The one I connected with the most has been the Longines Big Eye, and I still think that is probably my #1 pick for chronographs of this style. I mean, you can get into like Breitlings and other brands out there that are probably even they're more fantastic, but this more classic case design, I think, is what I'm talking about. I guess you could go with the Breitling Top Time. That one's pretty slick too. But this Hamilton is definitely a top contender for automatic chronographs if you're in the market. Let's turn off the studio lights, check out the lume. Hamilton, not really known for doing an incredible job at lume, but it seems like they've been improving over the years, and this one is in that category. It's plenty potent. So thanks for watching, and again, big thanks to Jake at Trifecta. I'll see you guys in the next vid.